Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seats of scoffers. Man, my counsel was wicked. Before Christ Fellowship, before Christ in my life, my counsel was wicked. And not wicked that we wanted to hurt people, but the counseling that they would give, the advice that they would give was not Christ-like. So I'm in law enforcement. I've been in law enforcement for a good part of 40 years, between military and serving in the city of Miami. I've been to many calls where people have died. I've been exposed to potential situations where I may have died as well. So we become very stoic, very cold, and very callous. A lot of police officers end up getting into addictions, depressions. So when we would go out to drink, we wouldn't just casually drink. We were drinking with a purpose, and the purpose was drinking to forget everything you've either experienced, everything you've been going through. A lot of that drinking transferred over to your homes as well. You had problems at homes with your wives, with your children, things of that nature. And I was married, and that relationship ended 13 years after, and I had 3 children with my children's mom. When I got divorced, it was a really dark time in my life, because as a man, you always want to be the leader of the home. You want to be there for your children, for your wife, and for the family. And as a man, I felt I had failed. As a father, I felt I had failed as well. Having experienced the divorce and thinking I had lost my family, I sat by Miami International Airport. I was in law enforcement, and I was prepared to take my life. I had my service weapon next to me, and I remember looking at the gun and just trying to develop the guts to do it, thinking that you had to have guts, not knowing that it takes guts not to do it. But man, as I looked at the gun, God spoke to me. I remember him telling me in a firm voice, "Who do you think you are? I give you life, I take your life. Who are you?" I was trying to be God. And not only by his grace, I drove away from that. Before, I would go to friends of mine in what I use in law enforcement, and they would just try to sugarcoat it. Like, it's okay, you'll get over it, you'll get over it, you'll get over it. There is no, let's deal with the problem. You just try to go to the next step. And what you're doing is you're actually building up more of that problem, because if you don't deal with it, you're kicking it down the road, and one day, sooner or later, you're gonna have to deal with that. In my men's small group, the people I can call, the accountability is we'll meet, and I can tell them whatever I'm going through, and we go back to Scripture. We'll go back to Scripture and how Scripture deals with it. My wife and I did Rooted as well, which was really impactful as well. It just pressed in more about joining small groups and how you can do life and community with these people. We say church family, but man, my church family is my family. Our church is important, without a doubt, and we're called to be in community with the church. But the small groups, my men's small groups, my couple small groups, our church family, that community, that's what sustains me. That's what carries me on from day to day to day to day, because it's not work. It's not what I get every 2 weeks in a paycheck. No, it's being around godly men and women that want nothing more to do than to serve God. So I've had the choice of going back, slipping, backsliding, and there's no way.